today is officially, well, actually no, yesterday was the first day of spring. Today is the second day now, and today, sorry, I don't want to give you a whiplash, but I just got done with putting the first load of laundry in. Yesterday I went to the grocery store and I ended up getting this coffee. This one here, it's the Nescafe Gold Espresso in blonde. I want to try it out. I'm excited for it. I ended up eyeballing it, and that's just how much water I ended up putting in here. Now, to put it in my cup. Okay, probably stop there so I can add some soy milk. Should be good. Looks beautiful so far. And I ended up finishing the salted caramel, and I went with 1 pump of the classic caramel as well. So it should be hopefully sweet enough. I don't want to overdo it. This is what I'm having before I head out. I got this at the restaurant yesterday and I brought the leftovers home with me. It's the cheese enchilada with some of those smashed little taters. And it had crema on it too, pico de gallo. Here are my drinks. So I already tried the coffee and it's actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it. But before I dig into that, I definitely want to have a full glass of water before I do the caffeine without drinking water again. Autumn's back from her walk. She's about to have her lunch as well. I just got to the nail salon. I am way overdue to get my nails done. I've had these since Valentine's Day, the week before Valentine's Day. Been over a month. You can see they're very grown out, but I did enjoy them. I don't know what I want to go with. I think I'm leaning towards a neutral color with maybe some chrome or sparkles maybe. I didn't look for inspo. Getting these done for the derby. I want to keep it neutral. My dress is going to be blue, but I didn't feel like doing blue nails or white nails. So I'm looking for like maybe a neutral beige color. I'll show you guys what they look like here when they're done. Brought my water. And I switched up bags again. I brought this one today so I can put the DJI in there. This time I made sure to bring it and not just record from my phone. I just got done and I absolutely love how my nails turned out. I went with the OPI, put it in neutral with chrome, and this is what they look like. Let me do a close up. Also, she did an amazing job on the shape. I did end up getting them a little bit shorter. This is my second time ever getting chrome, and I do love how they came out. Chrome that they used, the little container said white pearl. For my toes, I ended up going with OPI, put it in neutral as well, but in gel, and they look very sheer. Almost like I have nothing on my toes, but that's okay. I still wanted to go with, because I did have red, so I feel like it's a nice reset for my toesies anyways. So I kept it. I'm back home now and I just made myself another little iced coffee because it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I was feeling the slump already. I was like, maybe I should take a nap, but I decided against it because I feel like I do have a lot to do today. Well, not a lot, but I like to add things to my to-do list. And actually, this was actually pretty good, you guys. I did not expect it. I am liking it with the syrup. Sorry about that. I was sitting on Autumn's toy and she was pulling on it, so I had to get up and give my baby girl her toy. We're currently at 89 degrees here in Texas, or at least the area in Texas that we're in, and about 3 o'clock we should be hitting 90 degrees for sure. I was gonna go to the stores, but I was like, no. Right after the nail salon, I was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling a little drained right now, so decided to come back home and make a little coffee. And I think, what are you doing, baby? I finally got some lamps that I need to put in our bedroom. So we've been living here for a year and 2 months now, and this whole time we didn't have lamps. So finally, last 2 months I was looking at lamps but hadn't pulled the trigger on any of them, and finally the beginning of this month I was like, okay, I gotta do it. We need some lamps in our bedroom. I finally got some. They arrived I think on Wednesday or Thursday, so they've just been sitting there, and I was like, okay, I need to actually open them up. That's what I plan to take on today, on top of cleaning my nightstand, because that's also been neglected. I've just been adding and piling stuff on there.
There was no question mark implied. I would never.
These are the boxes that came for the lamp. I ordered 2 lamps for our bedroom, and then I also ordered 1 for the living room. But the ones that I want to get going are the ones for the bedroom, and then I'll just worry about the living room another day. Took one out, and this is what it looks like. Now I gotta unwrap it and take it out. We're getting closer and closer. This is what the lamps look like. The main thing that I liked about these was that it had an on and off switch like this, and not one of those ones you can pull or the rotating ones. I didn't honestly care for the USB or to be able to connect something here. The switch was what sold me on these lamps. I will probably only be able to put one tonight because I forgot to grab light bulbs today when I was out and about. So this is what it will look like. So I'm gonna put it on my husband's side. This is what the lamp looks like with our nightstand. I did move his stuff around. I'm sure he can rearrange however he likes, but I just wanted to take a look at how it would look. And then here it is with the light on. Again, I only had the 1 light bulb that I had to borrow from the other lamp that we already did have in the living room. One will do for tonight, I suppose. I like it. It gives it a pop of color, especially since our bed frame and our nightstands are black. Not bad. I think I like it. Doesn't look too bad. I don't know, maybe I'm not feeling it because of how the things are arranged, but looking at it, maybe if it was centered, I don't know. I'm just overthinking it at this point. But they're bought. I don't know that I want to return them. I do like them. I do like that they have the switch to turn them on and off. One of my credit cards did have an offer for them, and I did get these at lampplus.com. They have so many, I couldn't even choose. These were the winners in my book. Look at this. I have a big pile of clothes to fold. Autumn's so funny. When she sees a pile of clothes, she likes to go on top of it and just makes herself really comfortable, like she's doing right now. She thinks it's for her. I don't know what's going on through her little brain. But look at her go. We're home. We went out to get some light bulbs that we were missing. We ended up getting soft white in 450 lumens. And then since we were nearby already, we decided to stop at Smoothie King and I ended up getting an acai bowl. This is what it looks like. They also had yogurt bowls, but I decided to go with acai. I haven't had one in forever. This looks so good. Now I'm going to be finishing up editing this vlog. This one is about the St. Patrick's weekend and a couple of other days in my life. I still use iMovie from Apple to edit my vlogs. For me, I feel like it's still been good. Maybe next year I will upgrade to a different editing system, but for now, it's still doing the trick. And this is the current setup of where I edit my videos. I have my laptop there, the extra monitor, then the keyboard from Apple, and then the mouse from Apple as well. I'm gonna get started. This should be live Monday, which will be March 23rd. My husband just finished cooking up the fish. I love when he makes it like that. It's so tasty. He also made a homemade lemon vinaigrette for our salads. His and this one's mine. And this is what we're gonna be having for dinner. He went all out, y'all. I thought I was gonna be helping him, but he finished up dinner while I was editing. So this is our dinner. He did such a great job. Don't mind the wrinkled placemats. They just came out of the dryer. I probably will have to get to iron them or something. Now that I have extra light bulbs, it is time to tackle my nightstand because as y'all can see, it's looking very crazy. Not just from the outside, but inside my drawer as well. So gotta get this cleaned out because it's time, you know what I mean? So gonna get that cleaned out and then I'll show y'all the finished product. But I gotta make this quick because I'm losing sunlight here. And then I'll show you guys what the new light bulbs look at nighttime. I did it, y'all. This is what it looks like now. So let me give you guys a little bit of details here. This I got from Amazon. I think it was like $39. The reason why I got it is because I didn't want my CPAP to be on my nightstand anymore, especially because I wanted the lamp on here. So I thought of ways to maybe put it under here, but in that event, I wouldn't be able to turn it on and off. So kept looking until I found this and I like it. It is pretty sturdy. So I love that, and it's attached to the bed itself, so that's pretty neat. And now I can have my nightstand free of the CPAP itself. I kept it very simple up here. I put some of the stuff that I already did have back. This is what the lamp looked like with all my little things. Again, I don't know, I might change it, might add things, might take away things, but for right now I'm just happy I cleared everything that was on here. Keeping it simple for now. And then here in this little cubby section, my charger, and then my Bible and another book that I've been reading lately. And then I finally did get around to cleaning my drawer. This is what it looks like organized now. These containers I got over a year ago from Costco. It did come with a set that I mainly wanted for the kitchen, but I figured these would be perfect for my nightstand to keep stuff organized. But like I said, I was procrastinating, but nonetheless, I finally got around to organizing this drawer. And this is what it looks like now. So organized. It's just, I don't know, it's that feeling of accomplishment, which now that I think about it, I don't know why I procrastinated in getting this done. But yeah, I'm loving how it turned out, y'all. This is what the light looks like turned on. I feel like in the camera it looks wider than it really is. In person it looks more softer, more warm. This is what it looks like now. that is all we have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, have a good one, y'all.